What's up, everybody? My name's Chance, and today we're going to be diving into a Mono Black Obosh Aggro deck, and I gotta say, I'm super happy to be playing this Preypiercer once more. So, for those of you who don't know what Obosh or what it does, 5 mana, 3/5 companion. I know generally the only companion you see is Lurrus, but we're actually playing 2 companions here, Obosh and Lurrus. Anyways, if a source you control with an odd converted mana cost would deal damage to a permanent or player, it deals double that damage instead. Goodness gracious. Anyways, to couple alongside this Obosh, we have a whole bunch of 1-drops and 3-drops, as those are odds, right? And then, you know, it's just basically everything that makes sense in Mono Black. So we have Archfiends, which are great bringing back with Lurrus, not to mention the fact that you can get the 5/5, which is an even CMC, so you won't be doubling the damage, but it's still 5/5, so like, do you really need to double the damage? We have 4 copies of Deadweight, which 1 acts as removal, 2 allows us to draw cards with Hateful. Duress allows us to go into our opponent's hand, you know, really good against control decks. And 1 off in a deck like this is really good in general, because you can take out your opponent, even if they're aggro, take out their Great Hinge or their Ram Through or any bit of removal, right? Malakir Rebirth helps keep your stuff alive and on the board for really low cost, right? Magus' Favor, again, this is really excellent. 1, you can use it as removal on things that have 1 or less health. 2, you can put it on creatures like your Hateful Eidolon, like your Serrated Scorpion, and then whenever your Obosh comes down, they're now at 3 power, which means whenever they swing in, they now deal 6 damage, and it's all very cheap, right? Also, you can escape Magus' Favor, so if it goes to your graveyard, you can bring it back later. Whisper Squad, 1 mana, and you can bring out multiple of these, really good with the Obosh. Call of the Death Dweller are going to allow us to bring back the Archfiends, the Hatefuls, all this good stuff. Veto plus Obosh is just really good, right? Every time you gain life, you're going to make your opponent lose that much life. If you have the Obosh down, you're going to make them lose twice that much life. It's nice. Not to mention the fact you can also give all your creatures lifelink, which is, you know, not to be sneezed at, for sure. Demonic Embrace, really good in the deck. 1, it's an odd CMC card, so it fits right in with Obosh. 2, gives your creatures +3, +1, and flying, and you can play it from your graveyard. So you throw this on your Hateful Eidolon, and now you're up to, you know, 4/3 flying lifelinker that does double damage with Obosh, so you're dealing 8 damage. Throw a Magus' Favor on there, and now you're dealing 12 damage. That's insane. It's insane, because this is all on a 1/1, right? Lurrus is going to allow you to play back all of your permanents that have, you know, 2 CMC or less. Heraldic Banner going to help you ramp up, as well as give your creatures additional damage. And you can see why this aggro deck does so well. It's because you're smashing, bashing, and bringing your creatures up to high power levels for very cheap and very, very efficiently, right? Agadeem's Awakening, of course, going to allow you to grab stuff back from your graveyard. And then you'll notice over here, we're only actually playing 18 basics. 18 basics, that's insane. And I mean, really all you need, you have 2 Agadeem, so essentially 20 lands here. You have 3 more for Malakir, sorry, and then of course your 4 Heraldic. So all in all, it's a fun, fantastic deck. It does have a sideboard. We're going to be taking it in the best of 1, but in case you want it, in case you want to go take it in the best of 3, it's there for you. So thanks everybody once more for watching, supporting the channel, all that great stuff that you wonderful, lovely ladies and gentlemen always do day in, day out for the channel. Anyways, if you enjoy, please be sure to leave a like down below. Comment in the comment section if you have any suggestions of this video, future videos, or past videos. If you're new here and you want to see more content, hit that subscribe button, please, and click that bell icon. That way you get the most out of your subscription, right? If you're looking for a Discord community, hop down in the description of the video and then click on the link and it'll send you that way. And last but not least, if you want to see us play these decks live, hop over to twitch.tv/Dr. and toss a follow. All that being said and out of the way, we're going to go and hop right into the magic. Licho? I don't know if it's Licho. I do really love the Duress. I would love it more if we got to go first. I am going to keep this. We have the Heraldic, which means if we can get 1 more land, we'll be... Oh, well, that does count, I suppose, right? I say we go ahead and Duress here. Nothing is more valuable than knowledge. Oh. Alright, well, let's get rid of the Drown in the Lock. The Blood Chiefs is whatever. The Drown in the Lock being able to counter Obosh and, you know, things of the like. Not that good. I'm very tempted to just go ahead and throw this down here. And you know, it's interesting because I don't want them able to counter Heraldic Banner, right? We know they have Drown in the Loch. We know they have Bloodchief's Thirst. They will probably Bloodchief's Thirst the Serrated, which means I'll have 2 cards in graveyard, which means I can't get 1 single more card in my graveyard. I think we should be fine, given what I see in their hand right now. Now, they have 2 cards that are obviously unturned, but there is an argument here for not playing a creature down, right? To prevent any cards going into our graveyard, because we really do need that banner. Now, Dimir Mill in Best of 1 is very deadly because we don't have any sideboard options or any of that, so we're sort of relying on what we have here. I think we have a good base to get to them. And they seem to only have black mana right now, which is excellent for us. That means absolutely 0% chance of Drowning in the Loch, right? There comes that Bloodchief's Thirst, but that's fine. They're essentially paying 1 mana to deal 2 damage to themselves, and I'm okay with that. So Heraldic, and black, and Whisper Squad. What? You generally don't want to be drawing out your Whisper Squads. You'd rather draw them out by paying, but you know, beggars can't be choosers, so I'll take it. All right, so we can swing in, then we can Magus' Favor, the Nighthawk. Get rid of it. That sounds like a beautiful play. They're just going to take the damage. All right, now we can choose to either pull another Whisper Squad with this Whisper Squad. Also get down Hateful. Or we can get down Hateful, pull Obosh. All right, I definitely want to pull Hateful. I think pulling Obosh. It's the most mana efficient, right? I could have pulled another Whisper and played another Whisper, I suppose. Flooded the board. That's probably not a bad idea, actually, right? Now, opponent's still stuck on all black mana, which is perfect for us, but that flyer is, oh, so deadly. Oh, this is really good, though, right? So we can go Deadweight on you. And they don't have any counter magic, so they can't stop this. Magus' Favor. Draw 2 for us. Thank you kindly, sir. Bye-bye. Another banner is really good for us. Wow, we ended up actually drawing out 3 of our Whisper Squads. That's that's horrific, to say the least. We are going to, oh, if they have an instance, if that's another Thieves Guild, we might be a little sorry for this, but we'll see. We have 2 creatures to replace these 2. They're going to take the damage. Cool beans. We're going back up to 19 health, and we're playing down these 2 Whisper Squads. Flood that board. Flood it. And we have another Heraldic, which means we can get to 5 mana for Obosh. If we can get to Obosh, that means that then our units will be dealing 6 damage apiece, right? Because 2 Heraldics plus Obosh. So that could be really good for us. 2 Lurruses too. Wow, what is going on? All right, so what we can do is play this Heraldic, grab our last Whisper Squad, or I could play Lurrus, play back Deadweight onto Thieves Guild, but I'd almost rather be greedy, play Lurrus, play Hateful, then play Deadweight back, right? I think we should ramp up. I think we should ramp, smash, grab out some more creatures. All right, this is an aggro deck. Our biggest friend is being aggro. Smash them. Taking them down to 11. Next turn, we can get down to Obosh. And again, we have creatures that deal 3 damage. Obosh doubles. So 6 damage. Oh, they finally got blue mana, but instead of leaving up counter magic, they play down the Wind Robber. Do you think they have removal for Obosh? I guess let's find out, ladies and gents. I know Castle can be activated. They don't. They scoop it out. Alrighty. Alright, Jamo, 1, 2, 3. And we only have 2 lands, but that's okay because a lot of our cards are low cost. So, you know, double Deadweight or good old Serrated can come down super easy. I'd like to get a 3rd land at least so we can hit that Demonic. Okay, Agadeem's is good. They entered tapped. We actually should have played the Agadeem's tapped here as well, but that's okay. We'll just shock ourselves. Yeah, but if your opponent doesn't have any threats or anything like that, don't worry about, you know, having mana open for your removal. So it's a food deck, eh? I think we go Heraldic here instead of Demonic. Demonic they can remove. Heraldic, a little bit harder to remove, kind of affects everything, also ramps us. Really good card. Opponent's down to 12 already. If we can get Demonic down on Archfiends come next turn, be 5-7 damage, put them down to 5 life. That's not too shabby. Now, of course, they still have the food they can sacrifice, but they don't have enough mana this turn to sacrifice there, right? So we can deadweight that Tangled, so we're not too worried about that. We're going to throw Demonic here. We're going to throw you there. All right. Get it. Okay, they've done away with thank you. You can only say nice now. There would be no Thanksgiving. Get it? Because we're coming up on Thanksgiving. I guess it's after Halloween, but still, it's relevant. Alright, so this is just Golgari food then, yeah? Do they have enough to stay alive? I guess we'll see. We're dealing 7 damage here. Can we kill our own stuff in any way, shape, form, or manner? I don't think so. Ah, whatever. Wait a minute. Y'all don't insult me too bad. For those of you who don't know, you just play Moggs' favor down. You just... Oh, goodness. Chance is about to lose, all because he just... Yeah, you know what? I don't really want to dive into all why I'm going to lose here, okay? Y'all don't worry about that. Oh, shame, shame, shame. Shame, shame. Let's hope they don't have any removal. If they don't have any, we can still pick this up, right? We can still win with a little bit of dignity. So it is a win for the deck, right? This is get checked off as a win for the deck. Loss for me personally, but hey, there's plenty of those that happen. As long as y'all know the play and y'all know what you should be doing when you're playing the deck, that is the main purpose of the videos, right? Information for all of you lovely folks. So they're probably going to swing in here with Gargaroth, right? Gain the life, puts them back up to 7 health. But did they do the math? No, they're putting a creature down. Interesting. I guess we should have blocked there, maybe? Because we can send this into the sky, but it's still gonna die. Right? Still going to die. How do we avoid that? How do we avoid that death? Because we're like 1 life away, right? No. You want to toss this. We don't have trample. Call brings nothing back. Oh, this is so frustrating. We can't just swing in and trade, but they're also going to continuously gain food. Fuck. Alright, we just have to pass it then. We just have to pass and wait and see. Why do they keep creating the 3/3 beast though? Lordy, I'm super happy that those aren't legendary. Super voice crack. Super duper happy. Alright, so that's a GG. Holy fuck, I can't believe I lost that game. I was punished. I know. Bish is gonna be our first foe. We will keep this in, although I think we got a few lands here. I think I want Serrated down first. It's a good catch-all creature. They don't really want to remove it if it's a mono red deck. It's a good defender. All in all, it's a solid card if I do say so myself. I should turn down this music. It's like blaring in my ears. Any Hoosers, green. We got some green, huh? I think I'm going to wait on the Hateful Eidolon Deadweight little play. We are going to go ahead and swing in here first and foremost. Catching a little bit of lag. Let me see if I got any additional programs open that shouldn't be. Not really. Might just be, you know, magic sort of waking up. Generally when I first open the program, that is what I get. Alright, so see, this is a great play for Hateful and then Deadweight. Get to draw a card, remove their creature, get in for some more damage. The old 1-2 punch. Now if we wanted to, we could also Deadweight one of our own creatures there, draw a card. Like potentially we could Deadweight the Serrated Scorpion, right? Deal additional damage. If they were lower, if we had, well, hell, if I had prior knowledge that we were going to draw into a Lurrus this turn, honestly, I might have. I think for the time being, we're just going to move the Obosh over. This way we have it in hand and ready for next turn. This will allow all of our creatures here to deal additional damage, which will be nice. Oh no, I've been muted the whole time. Where's my mute button? Well, it's working here. It's not working here. Okay, so I haven't been muted, but my mute button isn't working either, so you know, there's that. Question, do we go for the Obosh? Do we slam a jam of the Obosh? Or we can play down our other Hateful, play down Deadweight, swing all in, see if they decide to block. Now we know that Ogre Battle Driver can be very deadly for us. Let's go here. We'll minimize the damage that we know they have guaranteed come next turn. Swing all in. Obosh doesn't give us lethal is the main reason why I'm like, you know what? We can probably wait. I think we activate Whisper Squad. Lurrus is good though. Well, yeah, alright. We're gonna go for Lurrus. This way if they have removal, maybe it'll draw it out here instead of hitting our Obosh. And if they don't remove Lurrus, then we just get an Obosh with a Lurrus, which is, you know, nice. We can bring back the Deadweight, finish off the Battle Driver, so a lot of options there. I say we go for this play first and foremost, because it will give us draw 4, right? For 2 Hatefuls and 2 Deadweights being there. They may counter this. No, they're just going to surrender. All right, we got them. Colosso Style 7? I think that's how that would be pronounced, right? We'll keep this hand. This is pretty spicy if I do say so. We got some removal. Actually, 2 forms of removal if we want to use Magus' Favor for that. And if not, we can put it on our Serrated and just have good damage, right? Alright, so I think I do still want the Scorpion down first, because come next turn, right, turn 2, the best damage output that we can have is Magus' Favor onto the Scorpion, right? Now if I go ahead and play it, they probably remove it. It's my guess, right? Let's go for the swing in first. Cool. Let's play our other one. Cool. Let's put Favor on the tapped one. Now this may be, yeah, I was about to say where they actually destroy it. That's okay. Shock in a mono red deck though, you don't see that too often nowadays, right? Alright, so we'll try to go all in with the Serrated. They got another instant speed spell. I'm curious. Do I go ahead and move Obosh over? Yes. I don't want to get Archfiends down until I know they don't have any exile effects. Okay, Bone Crusher, that's fine. We're going to be up to 4 mana, and they just get down a Bone Crusher. That's awesome. Alright, so we could actually go Deadweight, Magus' Favor, get rid of their Bone Crusher. Not bad. We could go Archfiend's Vessel plus Deadweight, make their Bone Crusher able to be killed with our Archfiend's Vessel. That sounds fine. We'll take 2 damage. No problem. Alright, Fervent Champion joining the battlefield. Go for the block on the Bone Crusher. Rimrock on the Fervent. Alright. We're still at 20 health, so it's not exactly like we're bleeding out against Mono Red, which is good. Definitely good. We could actually just use Magus' Favor here. How many? Exile 2 other cards. Get rid of the Rimrock. What cards do we have over here that we potentially want to exile, though? Maybe a Serrated and a Deadweight? Does get rid of Rimrock. Let's just put down Obosh. Obosh is a pretty big body to deal with. Torbran. Alright, Torbran makes it to where their Rimrock Knight can take out Obosh. Why with the Fervent, though, right? If I do this, a Shock does kill Obosh. Alright, we'll go no blocks. They obviously have some kind of instant speed spell for them to need to resolve that. Has to be 1 mana as well. So whether it be another Rimrock Knight or a Shock, either way, we'll not be finding out today. But we will go ahead and Magus' Favor. Go 1 here, 1 here. Get rid of that guy. We can do it again, get rid of Fervent if we want to. Just leave Torbran and Obosh. Torbran doesn't kill Obosh. Obosh does kill Torbran, though. I know that they have a Shock, so that's a little... you know? Oh, I got an idea. Alright, so we swing in. So we have another Obosh in hand. We know that they have an instant speed spell, so it can't be another Torbran. So we swing in with Obosh. They take the damage down to 6. Then we take out Fervent. This way we know that their only attacker, as of right now at least, is Torbran. It swings in, deals 4 damage, we're down to 7. They have a Shock, down to 3. We just dealt 6 damage. We can leave our Obosh back to defend come next turn, maybe? We'll see. Shock, Castle Rebirth, right? So we're down a little bit lower, we're down 5. We have 2. Oh man, that top rip. That's a good draw. Wait, no, there we go. GG. So even if we'd kept Obosh back, we'd have died. Got a Liliana we're facing up against, huh? Seems pretty keepable, right? We got the Heraldic, we got the Hateful, the Deadweight. Yes, yes, the stars are aligning. If I can not throw this one away, that'd be great. I think we go for the Agadeems, actually. Alright. It's going to be a while before we were able to cast it. Malakir we can use immediately if need be. We don't want to play the untap because we want the untap come next turn so we can play down Heraldic, right? Alright, it's Rakdos. Let Chief's Thirst, too. I'll pay 2 life to keep my creature alive. Sure. Sure. And you know what? That 2 life, what goes around comes around. So, yeah, get in there, Hateful. And we'll get down a Whisper Squad from the Heraldic. So we're up to 4 mana already. 1 more and where you can we can actually play down Obosh if we can get it into main hand. Into our hand. I can play down Veto, which, you know, given Hateful just sort of got slain, we won't really have any life gain, but it's still available. If I play you down, I can move Obosh over. Sounds like the best course of action there. We'll take him down to 13. We'll move you over into hand. This way, if we draw into a land, it's perfectly fine. If we draw anything else, hey, we're drawing a playable, right? Now, the nice thing with Rakdos mid-range is the only life gain that I know them to have is Murderous Rider, right? And Mire Triton. Oh, I guess they can gain life off of Time Merit, right? But that takes a little while. All right, so Mire Triton. Not a bad play there for them. We can go Veto plus Deadweight on the Mire Triton, or we can go Deadweight on the Magmatic. I like this better, because now if they want to block, they got to lose both creatures. They can't have a block where they don't lose something, right? So we'll get all in, all up in their face. Cool beans. Cool beans. So pretty easy choice there to get rid of the Archfiends, right? Given we have this lovely lad. Ah, that's gonna be 4 damage each. They're down to 7. We're there, everybody. Cool beans, though. Does feel good beating up on Rakdos mid-range. Gotta say, the number of times it's came in and just started exiling my stuff, throwing down Croxes, making me discard. You know, I'm happy. Happy if we can get an easy peasy lemon squeezy victory out. Murderous Rider on the Obosh. Still dealing 4 damage. They're down to 5 health. They're just going to scoop it out. They said there's no way that this opponent doesn't figure out that they can just activate Veto, right? I think Veto's... Hold on. No, Veto is 5. Alright, yeah, so we had lethal.